As long as you keep feeding your body carbohydrates every 2 or 3 hours all day long, the body goes, hey, I got plenty of fuel. Taking the carbohydrates in raises my blood sugar. Blood sugar is a fuel, but I don't want too much of it in my system. But people enter into it. They're on for...
I'm gonna take a wild guess. A carnivore gonna go through crazy mental gymnastics to not say calories are making you fat. It's an excess of insulin and blood sugar. I'm gonna take a wild guess too that he contradicts himself.
And the tendency over time, because you're not burning your stored body fat, is to accumulate body fat. You never get really adept at burning body fat because you never take time off to require that your body burns its fat.
So excess blood sugar and these carb sources, they put on fat in your body. But this also happens when you have an excess of fat, an excess of protein, any excess of calories. If you eat 10,000 calories of meat, you will gain a substantial amount of fat. If you ate 10,000 calories of Twinkies, you gain a substantial amount of fat. He's implying that ketosis is the reason you're losing fat because you're using fat as a stored energy. But that's false. I always use the Twinkie man. He only ate Twinkies and he lost weight the whole time, spiking his blood sugar every 2 to 3 hours, like you're saying, and he lost a substantial amount of fat. How does that work? It's because it's a calorie deficit. People like this, making you fear carbs and fear foods that are not just red meat, are so wrong. And red meat has been proven to raise your insulin levels almost as much as carb sources sometimes. So do your research before you speak on things like this. People like this influence so many people. I've had so many clients come to me trying the carnivore diet, listening to these influencers, and their blood levels are horrible. They're not losing any weight. They feel horrible, and they have a really bad relationship with food. And it takes a while to overcome that because it's mental, not just physical. They have the willpower to eat a good diet. They just fear foods because of content like this. No food puts fat in your body. No food makes you lose fat. It's calories in versus calories out. Your macros are your body composition. If you want to gain muscle, lose fat, lose muscle, you should care about your protein and your fats.